from the rooftop of Comerica Garage. Just got back from the game. Lions defeat the Cleveland Browns 34-10. It was a struggle. I mean, they won by 24 points, but every point was a struggle. That Cleveland defense is really good. But they got a lot of questions on offense, but that's Cleveland. I want to focus on Detroit. Actually, this was actually a pretty impressive one, considering it's impressive but not impressive, because Cleveland has a good defense. I think Detroit could have played better. They did not play their A game, and they still won 34-10. There was a few deep shots to JMO that Jared Goff just could not connect on. But I feel that the defense played pretty well. Not that Cleveland's offense is any good, but they made plays when they had to. The scary thing about this game was Lions got a lot of, there was a few injuries on the defensive side of the ball that kind of worries me. So far, I don't think anything too serious. I know Kirby Joseph left. It looked scary, but he came back. Hutchinson got the wind knocked out of him. The big one is DJ Reed. He left on a cart, and I don't know the status of him. I think, from what I hear, it might be an ankle sprain. I don't know why. I mean, if it's an ankle sprain, do they really need the cart? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But as soon as I hear any more info, I'll pass that along whenever I can. But yeah, I mean, it was a good game. The Lions were favored by 10, so they should have won. And I kind of figured it was going to be a hard-fought win because, like I said, that front line that Cleveland has, Myles Garrett, Mason Graham, the rookie from Michigan, he played pretty good. The running game was, for David Montgomery, he was struggling. But I will give credit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 91 yards rushing and a touchdown. He managed to beat them on the outside with his speed, and I think that might be the key to beat the Browns' rush defense. But, I mean, they won by 24. It's not the most impressive victory. I mean, the score shows I don't know how to really assess this game because the Browns have a great defense, but their offense is sloppy, so I can't really assess it accurately. But it's one of those games where you just take the win and move on. They go to 3-1. Minnesota lost in the morning. They were playing in Ireland, so that's a big. So now we're a game ahead of them, and now we got to root for Dallas against Green Bay, which I don't think that's going to work out because Dallas is really not that good. But we'll see how that goes. Anything is possible. It was a fun atmosphere. I got this stand up to cancer pin, so that was a nice little tribute to people who had cancer and trying to honor them. Yeah, I mean, I have really nothing else to add. I meant my game balls. I actually got 3 game balls. One is Jahmyr Gibbs getting 91 yards rushing. I know it's not triple digits, but you get that many yards and a touchdown on a strong rush defense that the Cleveland Browns have. That's actually pretty impressive, considering David Montgomery only had 6 yards rushing. So they were shutting people down. But Gibbs managed to at least get some key yards. My second game ball, and 2 of these next 2 are going to go to special teams. Khalif Freeman on a key 65-yard punt return for a touchdown. That really just ended the game. I mean, Cleveland tried to fight back, but they were never really in it at that point. My third game ball is going to go to the kicker, Jake Bates. 2 of 2 from field goals, 4 for 4 extra points, but he also hit a 58-yarder right before halftime that really really set like the rest of the game. They made it a 20-7 game. And when you play a defense like the Cleveland Browns, you need every point you can get. So, yeah, I don't really have much else to add. Great, strong performance, kind of fighting through. Not the best. Jameson Williams did not have a good game. He dropped a few passes, but I'm confident he'll rebound next game. You know, and speaking of the next game, well, I'll get to that next. My next video will be this Saturday. Michigan is home. It's their homecoming game against Wisconsin. It's supposed to be a maze out. I will try to be that game if I can, but it depends on work. It depends on money. But I will try. I make no promises on that. That game's on at noon on Saturday next weekend. And for the Lions, they are on the road. They play at Cincinnati. That's a game they should really blow out. Joe Burrow got injured. He's out for months. So we'll see how that goes, though. The Lions are actually on the road till October 20th on a Monday night game. So they're on the road for the next 2 weeks. So this is my last Ford Field game for a while until Monday night. And that's going to be tricky because I only have... That's for another video. I have 4 hours of vacation left at work, and I need to use that to get to that game. So I'll probably be late getting to that game, but I'm going to try to be there. But that's 3 weeks down the road. But Lions win, once again, 34-10. They moved to 3-1. We await what happens with Green Bay tonight as the battle for the NFC North continues. I know the Bears are playing the Raiders. I'm not really concerned about the Bears, to be honest. But we'll see. Until then, go Lions. Go Blue. Go Red Wings. Actually, go Red Wings and Pistons. That's where they play at Little Caesars. And go Tigers. They will clinch the playoff spot. I have not seen the scores today. They could win the AL Central. I don't know the score. I'm going to check that after the video. But if they win and the Guardians lose, they win the AL Central. If not, it doesn't matter. They're still in the playoffs. But at least they made it. So now they just got to start winning games again. So go Tigers. 100%. Go Tigers. All right. Stay safe out there, everyone. I'll talk to you later.